Salam pencak silat. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Actually, initial plan Bapak Prabowo as President of Persilat, the planning is to come to celebrate this anniversary together with us. But due to his very busy to perform his duty, he could not attend to this very memorable anniversary of Persilat. However, I received a written message from him that I would like to read his message to all of you. Speech of President International Pencaksilat Federation Persilat on the 41st anniversary of Persilat. Salam Pencaksilat. Honorary Ministry of Youth and Sport Republik Indonesia, Bapak Jainuddin Amali. Honorary Minister of Youth and Sport Malaysia, Datuk Sri Rizal Merican bin Naim Merican. Honorable Mr. Stephen Fox, Vice President of GAIS, President of AIMS, and President of United Through Sport. Respected Mr. Farik from Sepak Takraw, welcome. Thank you for coming in this main studio. Respected Honorable Consul of Sesepuh Persilat and the father of World Pencaksilat, Bapak Dr. Edin Marsuki Nalapraya. Honorable Executive Chairman Bapak Benny Sumarsono. Respected Central Board of Persilat and President of Regional Federation, Asia, Europe, and America. Respected President and Secretary Generals of Pencaksilat National Federation and Association, manager, officials, coaches, international referee, jury, and all athletes. On behalf of President of Persilat, I congratulate all of you, member of Persilat, for the 41st anniversary of Persilat, the only international federation Pencaksilat in the world. Within 41 years, Persilat has grown from only 4 countries to more than 70 countries in 5 continents. That is a significant growth, and the appreciation should be proudly presented to you, all members of Persilat, who has developed Pencaksilat up to this level. In many occasions, I always mention that Pencaksilat is to develop human being to become strong physically and mentally. Pencaksilat is to defend, not to attack. Pencaksilat is to create harmony, not enemy. Pencaksilat is to create friendship and peace. Therefore, we always remember these 4 words: strong, defend, friendship, peace. For the first time, after 4 decades has existed, founded by Bapak Edi Marsuki Nalapraya, Persilat celebrate its anniversary, and therefore I declare that 11 March is World Pencaksilat Day. And we will celebrate inshallah, every year from now on. After Pencak Silat being recognized as World Intangible Heritage by UNESCO, again, which was initiated by Bapak Edi Marzuki Malapraya, now let us work hardly to to Olympic. God bless you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Pak Teddy Suratmaji.
Now,
Now,
may I
may I
request the
request the
President,
President,
Alliance of
Alliance of
Independent
Independent
Recognized
Recognized
Members
Members
of
of
Sport
Sport
and
and
Vice
Vice
President
President
of
of
Global
Global
Association
Association
of
of
International
International
Sport
Sport
Federation,
Federation,
Mr.
Mr.
Stefan
Stefan
Fox,
Fox, to give a speech. The floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum, bonjour, hola, guten Tag to all my friends of the Pencak Silat International Federation, General Subianto, the founder, Eddie, Mr. Benny, the executive chairman, Mr. Teddy, the general secretary, my good friend, and also an advisor in our AIM family, Farid, and certainly to all the others from around the world, His Excellency, the Minister of Sport of Malaysia, and as Nelson Mandela would say, all protocol observed. A wonderful good afternoon. This is my first time that I speak to you as the president of AIMS, but I know certainly the art and sport of Pencak Silat very well, being a martial artist myself. I understand the beauty of your sport. I'm a fan of your sport at the Asian Games, so I always watch Pencak Silat at the Olympic level. Allow me to start with a presentation because as you now start your journey to become a world recognized sport, to become a member of the GAVE and then subsequently of the AIMS family, I would also like to present you today the procedure of becoming such an organization. So please allow me to start with a video so you can see what.
Thank you, Mr. Fox. It's really impressive presentation and videos. Now I also would like to invite the Vice President of International Sepak Takraw Federation, and he also the official consultant of International Pencak Silat Federation. Please welcome Mr. Farid Abdul Halim. The floor is yours.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much. I would like to say good evening to everyone, especially Mr. Prabowo Subianto, President of International Pencak Silat Federation. My very good friend, my mentor, Mr. Stefan Fox, President of GAIS, President of AIMS and Vice President of GAIS, as well as Secretary General for International Muay Thai Federation. Our founding father, Major Dr. Edi Marzuki Nalapraya, the father of Pencak Silat Indonesia. Mr. Teddy Suratmaji, Secretary General of International Pencak Silat Federation. Mr. Benny Somarsono, Executive Chairman for International Pencak Silat Federation. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to say thank you for Mr. Stefan Fox for giving us this opportunity officially to International Pencak Silat Federation for the presentation of AIMS and GAIS and giving us full briefing, full on our road to get accredited at the same time as to be recognized in the International Olympic Committee with the IOC as one of the sports to be recognized. But before that, we understand that we have to go through AIMS and GAIF. So this is the first time ever. Thank you very much, Mr. Fox, Mr. President. And all this while, I've been only having a closed door discussion with Mr. Teddy Suratmaji and Mr. Benny Somasono in regards to getting to the road of Olympics, to getting road to Olympics. Yes, because for me, I believe that in sports, as a cultural sports, Pencak Silat as a cultural sports, it is very important that we retain our culture, but at the same time, we open to the world. In sports, it is not easy, especially in cultural sport, to develop your sport for other culture and other countries to accept it. Well, you do not want to make any precipitated changes or the move which can either push you back from other countries' members and cultures, which can also demand from other countries' members, which none of us will be happy, which can lead to a weakening of our multinational relationship or ties, which remain really a much unhappy society in the world of Pencak Silat. In sports politics, you can see a lot of changes because you are dealing with all these countries. Every countries, they have their own culture, their own style of delegating work and accepting changes or accepting the movement of the International Sports Federation. So again here, we don't want to create an unhappy society, but we want to have a cohesive working relation, especially on Pencak Silat. Let me tell you, if you want to go into Olympic, there are some changes we need to build. Not only on management changes, but at the same time also, you need the changes on equipment, technology, artificial intelligence. These are all you need to put into consideration of fair play. So here you need to work. You not Pencak Silat, sorry. Pencak Silat is a sport where you cannot take taekwondo product and put into the Pencak Silat. You need to build. You need to have an professional partners to be your R&D partners, research and development. These are all very important things which you have to put into consideration. And at the same time also to protect the interests of the culture and the heritage of Pencak Silat. So at the same time also you have to think about anti-doping. To be as an international sports federation, you need to know on anti-doping. Anti-doping does not only penalize the national federation, it can also penalize the international federation through WADA, disciplinary code. So we have to understand that when you come into this responsibility with anti-doping or WADA, you need to take it seriously. You need to have a full-time team to work on it because it is not easy. Any country make mistake if you don't take into action. In the International Federation is the one that hold responsible with the anti-doping, World Anti-Doping Agency, as we know, WADA. So in Olympic also, we need to put aside our personal differences or our national differences or benefits and to move forward as one united society with a mission and with agenda to get recognized sport of IOC. You and me, countries and other countries, you have to put your differences aside and to move as one. The moment you move as one, you have the teamwork. Nobody can penetrate or nobody can put you down. So, because in a society like us, it is most important that we are comfortable with one another. When I say society, what is society? Society is the international federation comprising of all the national federation. These are called what I call as society, the international federation itself. We need to live with one another. We need to work with one another. We need to be going places with one another. And to serve for the betterment of Pencak Silat family, not for us, for the generation to come. Like Mr. Eddie Nalapraya have done for last 41 years. He's not taking for the interest of him now, then at that time, no. He's giving it for the younger generation to come. And what happened now? You are in Asian game. Pencak Silat is in Asian game. Who benefits? The athletes. The athletes, they benefit. Because with this investment, which Mr. Eddie Nalapraya has taken, the initiative, using his own money, using his own capacity, networking, and contacts to build the infrastructure of 41 countries in Asia and world. It is not easy task. I myself have been into, I've in the sepak takraw family. It is not easy. And right now you have a United States Federation which is active. You have to salute to this man. So again, here you need to do things not for the benefit now, but for 40, 50 years down the road. What is going to happen 50 years down the road? It's not for us. Whatever we are doing now is not for us. It's for our children, for the generation to come. Whether they are involved in Pencak Silat or not is another story. But your intention is for the future of Pencak Silat, for the betterment of the society. So that is why in sports, we always stress, like my mentor, Stephen Fox, always stress. And I quote him. I always use this word. I always remember this word, which he always say, in sports, in martial art, you need to have this. But no, Fox, I think you are wrong this time. I say in sports, we need to have respect, respect, and respect. And I've also have given a green light by Mr. Benny and Mr. Teddy, the Executive Chairman and the Secretary General of the International Pencak Silat Federation. We today having the intention and the motive and to execute the registration of Pencak Silat for the member of AIMS as per today. So we take this date as the World Pencak Silat Day as a memory for all of us that we can remember that we are coming in AIMS on this date. And on this date as well, we state our intention to partners with United Through Sports, with International Pencak Silat Federation, because we believe together we can move and success for the betterment of our children. Thank you very much, Mr. Teddy, Mr. Benny, and Pa Eddie. And I leave the floor back to the MC. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Farid Abdul Halim. Yes, it's very, very good. I know the teamwork is the best thing to achieve the goals for the next generations. Now, last but not least, I would like to invite the honorable person. I think everyone knows who is the father of Pencaksilat. He dedicated his life for Pencaksilat. Please welcome Dr. Haji Edi Marzuki Nalapraya. Pak Edi, the floor is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon us all. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, salam Pencaksilat. Honorary Mr. Stephen Fox, Vice President of GAIS, President of AIMS, and President of United Through Sport. Respected Mr. Farik, Consultant of Olympic. Respected Mr. Prabowo Subianto, President of Persilat. Respected President of Pencaksilat National Federation and Association. Managers, officials, coaches, international, referee, jury, and all athletes. It is an honor for me to be with you today to celebrate the anniversary of the International Pencaksilat Federation. When 41 years ago, in 1980, Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, and Brunei Darussalam founded Persilat. I did not have an imagination that Persilat will become such big organization. When 39 years ago, in 1982, I held the first World Championship, it was attended by only 7 countries. And in 1986, the international competition will be in Zurich, Austria. And in 1980, it was in the Hague and Netherlands. So the last World Championship in 1918 was attended by 35 countries. At just 40 years, World Championship participant was multifold 5 times. For 34 years since 87, Pencaksilat has been competed in SEA Games and 3 years was competed at Asian Games. Today, it is 41st anniversary. Member of Persilat is more than 70 countries in 5-time continue. In 2013 and 2014, with help of Minister Sport and Youth, Mr. Roy Suryo, to work for Pencaksilat to be recognized by UNESCO. I brought all evidence to Europe. We did research at Leiden University in Den Haag, Amsterdam. And on 12 December 2019, Pencaksilat is recognized by UNESCO as the World Intangible Heritage. Within 3 years from its recognition, the activity of Pencaksilat worldwide will be watched by UNESCO. Therefore, I thank you and appreciate you to hold the championship Tunggal and Ganda virtually. Using technology, the digital scoring can be done by international referee and jury directly from their country. This is extraordinary development in sport and the technology in Pencak The next goal of Persilat is to bring Pencak to the Olympic. This is a long journey. It takes many years of strong effort before Persilat can be recognized as a member of the International Olympic Committee and Pencak can be competed at Olympic. However, by work hard and supported by all Pencak national federation and association, the goal will be achieved, inshallah. Happy 41st Anniversary Persilat. Go Olympic. God bless you all. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ladies and gentlemen, as deal will end of our seasons, before we end this program, I would like to invite the Secretary General, Dr. Insinyur Teddy Suratmaji, MSc, to slicing the top of the tumpeng. As a tradition means the symbol of gratitude of Pencak has recognized and accepted globally. Allow me to welcome Mr. Teddy before we slice the tumpeng, I would like to invite Mr. Julkarnain bin Haji Kula to give a short prayer. Time is yours, Mr. Julkarnain.
Hello.
Mr. Julkarnain, please unmute
Yeah.
your speaker. Okay, time is yours.
Yeah. Okay. Is it clear, my voice? Nabi Mustafa Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ashabil kiram lahumul fatihah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين 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 بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين اللهم إنا نستغفرك ونستودعك وإيماننا وإيماننا وأنفسنا وأهلنا وأولادنا وذرياتنا والمسلمين وأولادنا وكل شيء إن أعطيتنا اللهم اجعلنا وإياهم في كنفك وأمانك وجوارك وإياك من كل شيطان مريض وجبار عنيد وذي عنيد وبغي ومن شر كل ذي شر إنك على كل شيء قدير اللهم جملنا بالصحة والسلامة وحق التقوى بالاستقامة وعزز من جيرات الندامة بالحال والمعاد إنك مجيب الدعوات اللهم إنا نسألك سلامة في الدين وعافية في الجسد وزيادة في العلم وبركة في الرزق وتوبة الموت ورحمة عندك الموت ومغفرة بعد الموت اللهم حول علينا في سكرة الموت والنجاة من النار اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا وولينا ومشايخنا ووالديهم وإخواننا وأخواننا ولمن أحسن إلينا والمؤمنين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. Ya Allah, bless the celebration of the 41 anniversary of Persilat and strengthen your unite towards your goal towards the Olympic. Ya Allah, you are the only place for us to take refuge, so protect us from the danger of COVID-19 from its attack and infection. If this epidemic is caused by human sin, then I'm forgiven. In fact, only I have the right to grant forgiveness. اللهم تحكم لنا بحسن الخاتمة ولا تحكم علينا بحسن الخاتمة. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. سبحانك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين.
Thank you, Mr. Zulkarnain. Now time to slicing the top of the tumpeng. Mr. Teddy, please cutting the top of the tumpeng. And Mr. Teddy is going to hand over to Mr. Benny. And Mr. Benny is going to hand over to Bapak Edi Nalapraya.
Ayo, Mr. Eddie.
Now we have to come at the end of the program. I would like to express our sincere gratitude and appreciations to all our distinguished guests and attendants. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the organizing committee of Persilat Indonesia, I would like to deliver apology if there is any inconvenience during our first virtual special event in 2020. As your MC tonight, please allow me to say thank you for taking the time of your busy schedule to attend the virtual anniversary of International Pencaksilat to the International Pencaksilat Federation in celebrating 41st anniversary today on the 11th of March. Let's put our hand together in our journey of Pencaksilat toward the Olympic. Look forward to seeing you again on the next event. We wish you have a great evening. Stay safe and stay healthy. Salam Pencaksilat.